2000, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Have you ever admired someone who can do their personal projects with persistence, like exercising, painting, writing, and wish that one was you? I definitely have. I had so many ambitions and that didn't end up anywhere. I started so many diary books, but none of them have more than 2 weeks of notes. And several years ago, in this very place, I made one of my New Year's resolutions that I would do 20 push-ups every day, which is not a hard thing for me, but I managed to do it for only 1 week. I thought, what was wrong with me? Can I just pick one thing and do it? But it turns out not that easy. But finally, I found one. Last year, July 19th, I started my daily writing project. And 1 year later, I have close to 60,000 English words under my belt. I cannot imagine that I could have written so many words in English because my first language is not English. Along with that, I have more than 365 doodles, drawings along with my writing. And that's one of the secrets that kept me going and motivated for this entire year. If you are going to look for a personal project that with persistence, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that will help you stay motivated. Secret number 1, have a clear goal in mind. What is it, something that you have been wanting to achieve? Be very clear about this when you do the project. What was my goal and why did I start? So when I transitioned from computer engineering to design, I heard people talking about the storytelling thing for very often. They said you can use storytelling to communicate with teams, to design websites, and to pitch ideas to clients. But I didn't get it at the beginning. And after I learned more about it, I learned a good storyteller can articulate their points, talk with context, and talk in a way that your audience can follow along, and they can use techniques to make the story catchy. So I thought this is a good skill to have, and sort of related to speaking and writing, which is I'm doing in Toastmasters. So I think it would be good if I can make it a routine that I would just keep doing and improve myself. So that's probably the original motive for me that eventually led to this writing project. Secret number 2, explore your options and find the one that works best for you. So after I made this decision, I explored a few options. One of them was to start writing a few paragraphs every day in English. I was able to do it 2 days straight in a row before I gave it up. It's simply too hard for me because I don't have the desire to write in English. I didn't even do it in Chinese. So even though I feel this is a very important project, I feel defeated and I don't have any motivation to continue. It wasn't until after a few months, another idea struck me. How about combining doodling and writing together? Pick a topic, draw a simple picture, and write about stories behind that picture. I thought about this because ever since I was a kid, I've been loving doodling. I copied the characters from comic books and made up stories among them. I never got deep into it, but I've been loving flipping back my sketchbooks to see my past work. And it was very satisfying. So I immediately started this experiment. And turns out it was the best idea I've ever had in my life. And I even gave it a name, official name, called A Doodle a Day on my sketchbook. So it's very formal to me. The next secret number 3, is to be flexible with your own project. I know from past experience that if I take this project too serious and I put too much effort into it at the beginning, I would quickly stress myself out, and I would just burn up and quit. But I didn't want this to happen for this particular project. So I took my time, and I was very flexible when I began. If I have more time, I doodle better, and I write more. If I don't, I just do a simple line picture, and I put a few lines of text. And I still stick to this principle to this day. Other than that, I also put a note on the first cover of my sketchbook called "Try it for a month." So I gave myself a 30-day trial. I know it's okay for me to not be able to make it to 30 days. And when you are flexible, you are open to more opportunities and adjustments. So that's when I started thinking about the actual content and putting in my text writing. At the beginning, I was simply describing my life stories, and after a while, I started shifting into more of topics, a broader range of topics, like South Asian design technology, which is related to my work. And also, I take notes for books and draw them pictures, and it was very satisfying and fun, and also more challenging for me. And now it's been just a little over a year, and these 3 secrets have brought me this far. I hope this can be useful to you if you are looking to do something similar with persistence. And I hope one day you will stand here sharing your successful stories. Thank you. I also have my sketchbook with me if you want to flip. And I have little magnets that I print out some of my doodles that's probably applied for a broader audience. It's a giveaway, so first come, first serve.
Thank you.